taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
Good team at 90s. What the f?
Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. He's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Scanning the field, it's Harris. Short connection to the tight end here.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. He's past the marker and still going. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job with the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Here's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, the script that this offensive coordinator has put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tulane. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters.
It's lost that for me, bro. But I mean, I'm going back. It's on group me. I think I got that shit.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the
It's
field.
on group me. It's messing me up. I ain't got no better.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunky.
I fuck with that. I can fuck with the Discord.
The defense is all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups.
Send me that joint on Twitter.
I
joined that with.
NC State getting set for the 1st and 10
that was
now.
doing that shit. I got to go to
He'll throw it now.
Die.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup.
Bad.
Down.
Appreciate you, bro.
Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Through. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
I'm in that jump, bro. I do doing that jump.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Man, watch out. Man, watch out.
Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. It's Harris.
That's old. That's old. That's old. That's old. Got it. God is old.
But there is a penalty marker out
Roughing
there.
the
Check out this call.
Got it. Super crazy.
Quarterback
roughing the passer
so
is
he's
nuts.
Okay. Automatic first down coming. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge game before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up the first set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Oh my God, dickhead!
And he will be stopped for no gain.
That was the one.
Exactly what you want to see from the defense.
Oh my God, we had it.
But you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's
I was on too.
He
I
stopped
knew
him
he
at
fucking
the
was
4,
going
but it
to.
sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
Look at this shit, man. This nigga just dragged me to the end zone, bro.
Touchdown, Greenway.
Oh, this shit is crazy.
And that's another
the team
touchdown
is
for this
good.
guy. This defense better
Got that
adjust
slow
and
game
get
with this
eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Definitely had a pick and roll.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look
Definitely had
out.
a pick and roll.
Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll make it into the end zone. That conversion will give them a 1-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
That's a quick point.
And here's the fair catch by the return man.
Quick point. I mean, yeah.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Perfect.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Harris.
He going across screen. I need to play. Why y'all doing me like that?
The
Team's too good for
set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
We not on that. We not on that.
Fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout.
He caught the fucking ball. Oh my God, he caught the ball.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Yeah, they own.
The defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Oh, and he can't hold on. A 1st down is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Hold on. Good hit by the DB.
Come on,
now it brings up 4th down.
But this nigga quick off the field. Please.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout.
Fuck?
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down.
They switched
the
it.
2-minute warning.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought I had the safety. And I was wondering. I'm like, where the fuck? They switched taking it to the fucking corner. They need to call that.
Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Fires it to his target. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't
they hold me bad.
They hold me bad. Goal for this offense.
They hold me bad with that.
Called by the defense. They go to the side.
Damn, bro, I had to fucking stop again.
Timeout. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Tulane. This offense really clicking. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now you try for the 2-point conversion. To the air, it's Harris. He'll be brought down, so they come up empty on that 2-point try.
How about this on this 2-point conversion? They come away empty-handed because the quarterback is waiting to try to find somebody to break free, create some separation. There's just no one open. Great coverage. They end up coming up with a sack.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
I didn't get a block really either.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll run it here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
At least it's really disengaged offense.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Davis. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. NC State comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
NC State has moved into the red zone. Direct snap to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Shit,
just time enough for one more play in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The lineup here for first down with just 6 seconds left on the first half clock. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here.
Well, why is he open? Why is he open? Why is he open?
Final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Okay,
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Here comes the point after attempt.
I don't trust myself.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
What the fuck is this play?
Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
And completion makes it second and short.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw when he put it on target.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Yeah, your quarterback's on the table.
Deep there, good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They'll try to run for the first down.
What the fuck is going on?
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down and 10 now. Hands off to the left. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Oh, man.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of
Stop it.
1. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the Jets.
Oh, my God. Man. Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown, Green Wave. No chance to catch him.
Yeah.
That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Finds the receiver wide open. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter,
trying
to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Davis. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That's a quick catch. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So then we got a 4th down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked.
Look at this
they got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
That's not. Bro, I made one adjustment there. What the fuck?
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
I made one adjustment to get on that. That's nasty.
9th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Who the fuck? Why is he that fast, man? What the? That's a D tackle.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
So these fucking tackles just tracking me down. What the fuck?
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner decides to fair catch this.
What's up? Wishbone.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field.
There's really not a wide receiver on the field yet.
They'll try the option play here.
No way. How fast is quarterback? Is he about to score? And he fuck.
The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
What I gotta do
Oh
to
my
get the fun game
gosh,
this
Chris, you
game?
can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches the play. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Never seen nothing like this before.
So it's 2nd and 1.
I don't get any fumbles from this game.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
I never understand it. Never understand it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff to the single back.
There's no way.
They can't slow him down.
No way.
Touchdown, Tulane. They take the lead in the 4th quarter. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
I think it runs fast. It's nice.
The offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Back to throw. It's Harris. He'll make it into the end zone.
Whoa.
So now they lead by a field goal here in the
Oh. Oh. Beyond that, we stayed underneath, and he didn't get in.
Kickoff team has come on the field now and send this one away.
Benefit there. Balance.
Trying to make a play from deep
What
in
the?
his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking to scramble.
Look how fast this thing is. What the f? This is a D tackle.
You wisely throw that one away.
Who is this?
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like
Where
that.
do you find this fast as D tackle?
That's
what
he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Bro, move.
Tackled behind the line. It's
ooh, come on.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Oh, my God. I
first down loss at second and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
What the fuck?
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
Always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make
this nigga is coming in free.
He just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Who is this nigga, man? This nigga's bad. So bad. I can't believe that.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Quarterback drops back. The pocket down. Pressure comes and once again no escape.
Oh my God, who is this nigga, man? This nigga just wanted to, bro.
Those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. He's football knocked loose in the backfield. The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
Oh, this is too good, man. He's winning 3-man rushes. It's nasty.
For someone to get on top of
I know answer from the fucking 3-man rush. What the fuck?
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here.
It's literally a stretch.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
Touchdown, Green Wave.
What was he doing with that, man?
Like there's 1, 2, 3.
This is nasty.
Rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Nasty.
Tulane up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
3-man rush is really winning. Stuff titties. All right, let's see. I got all my timeouts.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Rifles this football to the left.
Oh,
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept.
He dropped that.
Instead, it's second down.
Well, they don't connect here,
Makes sense somehow.
but this is what you have to do. It's
Hey,
late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
He should have caught that. That's what he was doing right there.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The catch is made down the middle. Big gain across midfield, down near the 30-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure.
Oh, I missed.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. NC State comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it right near the end zone. Can't quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, my God.
He brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down.
I scored that, man. Fuck.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
See how quick
Point after, not right through. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Bro, I gotta figure out how to get a fucking stop, bro.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling?
There's just no way. There's just no way.
Tackle made after a
oh my God, these niggas suck.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance.
Play that one better. What the fuck?
In front of him. He's got all that speed built up. Get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
It's literally a stretch, y'all.
And goal. A late touchdown here.
It's literally a stretch, y'all.
Secure the victory.
It's literally a stretch, y'all. I can call the play out. It don't matter, bro. It's literally a stretch. We know the play. It don't matter. The line is cooking me.
This is a great
I play not aggressive enough.
No
line is not good enough.
Nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead
It's
now
crazy.
in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the
I
field
gotta
to
figure out
move
some
this
run
one away.
defense. This shit bad, bro.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone.
I got fast with
And he
that.
stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Niggas ain't getting gashing. Ooh, this nigga's money in that. Oh, man.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
So from their own 20, they moved the ball all the way to the red zone. Great scoring opportunity here.
No way, this bum ass nigga. Yeah, you gotta block, bro. That's the point. You gotta block, bro.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
He's moving out of the pocket. And it's picked off in
No
the
way
end
you see after
zone.
that.
It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, I gotta get some run
Well, this
defense back.
defense has been great the entire
gotta
football
get some
game
run.
here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played
I
well
just
all
run
game
defense so
long,
bad.
and now they get a critical interception
Get
here
gashed.
late in this game.
And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This one I got played. What the fuck? Man. Bro, what? Let's go ahead, go play. What the? Yo, what am I fucking? I just can't jump. Oh, he got pancake. Oh, where are you at? That's it. Okay. Man, I ain't got no fucking highlight myself right now. That's idiot. Oh, that's fine. Nigga went right past them, bro. How does that make sense? How does... Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, bro, it's fucking 5-3. We lost. Or nothing. You really win it, dude. Like, no, that's I mean, that's a balls throw. Why is my running back not? What is he doing? How are you even up there? Ugh, and he got to get open. Oh, and he got to get open. But I guess that's the way to do the play. Oh, the slot corner. They're bumping each other. That's wild. That's I don't feel like that. I feel like what the? Look at this dumbass. What are you doing? Oh, he got fucking body. That's it. That's it. Man. Oh. Look off. What the fuck? Oh, gave him a block. This nigga block so that. Bobby there. Did I play him? That's one. Three. Six. I like this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's gonna be. That's gonna be nice. Am I open? Am I open? It was open. Nigga, that's wait, what the hell? Look. Oh, you got 3 niggas right now. Oh, that's your problem. You got 3 niggas with 1 player. It wasn't even used. Okay. Let's get it. Let's lock it up. I need my team to get better. Dylan. I'm sure you got it. For sure. Weezy out of here.